What's up YouTube? This is Resurfacing Manga to review Fairy Tail Chapter 317, Frog. So you know what? To me this chapter it was kind of confusing to me, you know. But it's really just the end part which is kind of confusing. So yeah. First off in this chapter, you know, we get some more info about, get some more info from Future Lucy about what the hell's happening, you know. So yeah, about how dragons will come and everything. Natsu ends up having a freak out, which to me this was kind of weird, you know. He's having a freak out like, oh my god, all these dragons are coming. It's like, yep, we need to run. We're out of here. We need to go. But he's been like, searching for Igneel for however long, thinking like, oh, is he dead? Is he dead? And then he's hearing that 10,000 dragons are coming. Surely he would think like, oh yeah, Igneel could be part of them 10,000 dragons. I might get to see him again, but I don't know what the heck's going on there. We get to see a bit of Jalal. You know, we ain't seen this guy for a long, long time. We ain't seen him since like, what is it? Since before they started doing a little kind of like two filler like chapters. Yeah, that was the last time we basically saw him, and yeah, basically he's been up to like trying to get a plan together to try to take down all the dragons. But he also ends up having a little thing to himself where he's like, I don't know if this future's going to be true. You know, I don't know if this even is the real Lucy. It's like, what the hell do you mean is this the real Lucy? It's like, where the hell's that coming from? So how can it not be the real Lucy? It's like, sure, she came back from the future and everything, but he's like, oh yeah, because her story isn't making sense, you know. It's like she says that she's been here like however long, 4 days or something, but the Ethereum the Eclipse project's been going on for like the last 7 years, so she's been here at different times. So I don't know. It might be real Lucy, might not be. Who knows? And yeah, we find out a bit more about what Eclipse 2 is, which is pretty cool. Basically, Eclipse 2 is Ethereum, if you remember rightly from back when Jalal was a bad guy. That's what he used, you know, what Magic Council used, the big Tower of Light. So yeah, they basically, if what Future Lucy said is true, the Princess is going to plan to use the Eclipse 2 to take out all the dragons. So basically use Ethereum, kill all the dragons, but you know what, from experience, these things usually do not work. You know, think about it. Look when Jalal forced the Magic Council to use Ethereum, you know, to like turn on the tower. They thought it was going to destroy it, but nope, turn it on. So, you know, I don't think the Ethereum is going to work, even if it does, even if they do end up bringing it as their contingency plan. So anyway, on to the best bit this week, which is basically a bit of Gajeel versus Rogue, which, in my opinion, this part was both awesome and confusing as hell. It's like, we find out basically like what Rogue's beef is with Gajeel. It's like, if you remember, Sting's beef with Natsu is basically just like, oh yeah, no one believes that I defeated the dragon, so therefore if I had to defeat Natsu, who's supposed to be, the dragon, yeah, that would prove that I can beat a dragon. So yeah, basically Rogue's plan is like, he used to respect Gajeel back in the day, he's like, I looked up to you, man, I loved you, man, and now he's part of Fairy Tail. It's like, why did you like become part of Fairy Tail? What's going on? And obviously it's because, well, in Fairy Tail you got friends, he made friends in Fairy Tail. And Rogue's basically going on like he doesn't have any friends. But it's like, this is what's weird about this, a bit confusing. It's like, well, it gets mentioned, it's like you have your little cat there, that's your friend. But not only that, but he also has Sting, that's his friend. And Lecter, that's his friend. So it's like, I don't know why he's going on like he doesn't have any friends, because he does. So anyway, after he ends up realizing that he has his little friends and everything. This is like another confusing bit. Basically, he starts hearing all the voices saying like, "Kill him! You gotta kill Gajeel, do it! Kill him! Kill him!" It's like, it basically ends up finding out that it's his shadow talking to him. It's like, I don't really actually know where the hell this is coming from. I know he's like, obviously a shadow, shadow dragon slayer, but what the hell? What's going on in the shadow? What the hell is the shadow? Is that his other self? Is that like maybe the spirit of his dragon in there telling him what to do? I don't know, man. What the hell is going on there? That's what's confusing. But anyway, yeah, that's basically chapter 317 all wrapped up for you right there. Rating wise this week, because I'm so confused about it, I'm going for 7 out of 10. The ending part was pretty cool, even though it was really bloody confusing. It was still really cool. And next week, that is going to be the one, because next week is going to be Gajeel versus Rogue. So hyped up for that chapter. So guys, that ends my review, and the usual guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will catch you next week.